Imagine being the most powerful man in the world, ruling an empire that stretched across continents, yet still struggling with anxiety, anger, and doubt. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor from 161 to 180 CE, faced wars, plagues, and political betrayal. And yet, through it all, he wrote down private reflections, never intended for publication, that became one of the most influential books in history. Meditations. In today's video, we'll explore Marcus Aurelius's philosophy of Stoicism, break down his most practical lessons, and discover how his wisdom can still guide us through the challenges of modern life. Marcus Aurelius was born in 121 CE into a noble Roman family. From an early age, he was drawn to philosophy rather than wealth or luxury. He studied under some of the greatest teachers of his time, and when he unexpectedly became emperor, he carried Stoic principles with him into the most demanding position on earth. Despite commanding armies and governing millions, he always saw himself first as a student of philosophy, striving to live according to reason and virtue. Stoicism is a practical philosophy founded in ancient Greece and later embraced by the Romans. Its core idea is simple. While we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions. Life will bring chaos, loss, pain, betrayal, but what matters is how we respond. To the Stoics, happiness is not found in wealth, fame, or comfort, but in living with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. For Marcus, Stoicism wasn't an abstract theory. It was a survival tool for the harsh realities of leadership. One of Marcus's recurring lessons is to focus only on what lies within our control. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength when we stop obsessing over what we cannot change, the opinions of others, the randomness of fortune. We free ourselves from needless suffering." This shift in perspective is as relevant today as it was 2,000 years ago. Marcus constantly reminded himself of mortality, not to depress himself, but to live more fully. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." For him, remembering death was a way to cherish the present, to let go of petty grievances, and to focus on what truly matters. In our distracted age, this lesson is a powerful call to live intentionally. Unlike many rulers, Marcus did not seek endless luxury. He often slept on a simple bed and wore plain clothes. For the Stoics, virtue, living with justice, honesty, and integrity, was the highest good, far above wealth or pleasure. Marcus believed that true happiness comes not from indulging in desires, but from fulfilling our duties and serving others. Marcus wrote much of meditations during military campaigns, while facing constant threats. He endured personal losses, the Antonine Plague, and the betrayal of close allies. Yet his writings reveal not bitterness, but calm acceptance. He viewed hardship as an opportunity to practice resilience and strengthen character. For us today, whether facing illness, stress, or uncertainty, Marcus's approach teaches us to transform adversity into growth. Marcus also believed that we are all part of a greater whole. He compared humanity to the limbs of a single body, meant to cooperate, not compete. He wrote, "What injures the hive injures the bee." In a world increasingly divided, his reminder that we thrive together or collapse together feels strikingly relevant. So how can we apply Marcus Aurelius's wisdom today? Start small. Keep a journal, as Marcus did, writing your reflections each evening. Practice focusing on what you can control, your actions, your character, rather than outcomes. Embrace challenges as training for resilience. And above all, live with integrity, remembering that life is fragile and our time is short. Marcus Aurelius never sought fame for his writings. They were reminders to himself, a personal guidebook. Yet centuries later, his words have become timeless lessons for all of us. His message is simple but profound. Happiness is not found in controlling the world, but in mastering ourselves. If a Roman emperor could pause in the chaos of war to write down thoughts on kindness, humility, and self-control, then perhaps we too can bring a little more wisdom into our daily lives.